This ABCD food safety grading system that you see in all Singapore eateries will soon be gone, and it will be replaced with something else. Watch this so that you won't hear wrongly. So, for a start, some of you might not even know what these are. So here's a summary of what these ABCD grades are. Currently, all eateries in Singapore will have a grade of A to D. They have to show their grades at a prominent spot in the eatery. A means the food sold is awful. B means the food sold is bad. C means the food is can lah. And D means the food is delicious. They are graded. Oh, they are not by NEA food bloggers. Because nowadays I see so many of these stickers in some hawker stores. I thought NEA also jumped on the bandwagon. But getting NEA to be a food blogger. Yeah, basically, if you look closer at the grading, A means excellence in cleanliness and food hygiene. B means good in cleanliness and good hygiene. C means average, and D means below average. So they show how clean the eatery is. They are assessed based on an unannounced inspection, so they call it a snapshot assessment. The system was introduced in 1997, and I remember back then it was common to see C's and D's in hawker centers and coffee shops, and A's and B's in restaurants. Yeah, I'm that old. Whether it deter people from eating in C's and D's eateries is unknown, but it has surely improved eateries hygiene, because what you might not know is that by 31st December 2017, about 99% of eateries are being graded either A or B. That was an improvement from 2006, where only 77% of eateries have A or B grades. Well, it's because of this that back in 2018, NEA had wanted to change the system. I mean, if all eateries have such high score, you cannot tell which eatery is cleaner, right? So instead of using an unannounced inspection to decide on the grading, NEA said in 2018 that they were going to grade based on track records, with 2 years of clean record to receive a bronze award, 5 years with silver award, and 10 years with gold award. Wait, why does it sound so familiar? In 2021, it was announced that this new system will be introduced in 2023. However, that eventually didn't materialize yet. But come 19 January 2026, a whole new system will take over. Today's sponsor is KR Institute. Thinking about switching into healthcare but don't want to spend years studying? KR Institute, one of the fastest growing institutes in Singapore, offers hands-on healthcare training at phlebotomy and caregiving, designed for fast, practical upskilling. They have helped over 4,000 students take real steps into healthcare careers. Scan the QR code or check the link below to learn more. Now, back to the video. Instead of using a snapshot assessment through an unannounced inspection or giving awards like SF giving IPPT awards, the SFA is replacing it with the Safety Assurance for Food Establishment (SAFE) framework starting from 19 January 2026. Yeah, it's now the SFA instead of NEA, since SFA was established in 2019. The rating will be A, B, C, and new. A is for eateries with no major hygiene lapses for over 3 years. B is for eateries with no major hygiene lapses between 1 to 3 years. C is for eateries that have committed major lapses, which resulted in court conviction or suspension of license under the points demerit system. Therefore, for any eateries that are in A or B but suddenly commit a major lapse, they'll be downgraded directly to C. There's also a new grade called new, which is for new eateries that have been in operation for less than a year. You see, the whole idea of this new system is to use track records to determine if an eatery follow good hygiene practices instead of a snapshot assessment. This will help to inculcate behavior that leads to maintaining good safety standards. And instead of having the big grading poster pasted prominently on the store, you will have to scan a QR code that will then show its rating. Yeah, I'm sure this will happen.
$4.
Eh? Why cannot scan?
Hey, that one save QR code you bodo.
You can also check out the ratings through a URL, which I'll leave in the description of this video. In addition, this is just phase 1 of the framework. In phase 2, we'll have to look at the 2 categories of food establishment. Category 1 is for places that do mass cooking, like food caterers, in-house kitchen, or restaurants with big kitchens. Category 2 is for the rest. In phase 2, which will be announced from 2027, Category 1 food establishment will need to appoint an advanced food hygiene officer and implement a food safety management system. They also can fast track to grade A if they have done that and have 1 year good track record instead of over 3 years. For Category 2 food establishment, there won't be any changes in phase 2. Now, this is just one of the many changes that will happen in Singapore in 2026. Do you know that soon, bottled and canned drinks will cost 10 cents more, so as to encourage you to recycle? Watch this and you understand. Also, follow me on Instagram if you have not done so, as we publish exclusive short videos there, link in description. And if you want to advertise with us, even as a standalone video, do contact us. Thank you for spending almost 4 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.